going on, everybody? I'm doing something a little weird today. I don't think it's going to work because the kind of core idea goes against what kind of the playstyle of Lanterns is, but I'm trying to make an aggressive Green Lantern deck. So basically, the entire curve, as you can see, there's no golds, so we're running 20 bronze, 20 silvers, and we're running kind of a hybrid between Harley trying to empty her hand so she can continuously draw cards and refill, with, you know, some of the lanterns that you can easily burn through a lot of your resources if you're generating extra bronzes and things like that. So what we're trying to do here is, Ambush Bug is just a really good card, so I like to run that. Stargirl generates us more bronzes so we can play more cards quicker. Then we have, you know, the Green Lantern package, Simon, Power Battery, Chase-Alon, Chip, Jessica Cruz, John Stewart, which I think is one of the better ones, especially in a more aggressive package. Kilowog is just solid, and Kyle Rayner I think is also a really good one. The Kaiju is very strong. So we're running basically all the lanterns. I'm missing, I think just Hal in terms of the lantern cards, I think is the only one I'm missing. And then from Anarchy, we're running kind of a very aggressive package. So you got your Mr. Freeze, you've got Trickster, Amygdala we're running one copy of. I actually might cut that, cut Two-Face and run the second copy of Amygdala. But then we've got Cupid, Giganta, 2 copies of Joker Toxin, Laugh It Up, Captain Cold, Black Manta, and Count Vertigo. So we've got that full discard package where if we can play like Laugh It Up with Trickster, we can do a ton of damage. Joker Toxin mixed in with Laugh It Up can do a lot of things. And then when we empty our hand, Harley draws us an extra card. So it's kind of like some guaranteed refuel. There's honestly even probably an argument to finding a way to fit either the free resource Green Lantern into the deck, like maybe cutting Ambush Bug for that, so we can kind of guarantee have lanterns in hand, and then also just kind of guarantee have a way to dump our hand. And that actually might be an argument, and it might be something where like you maybe drop Kilowog because he's probably the slowest of all the lanterns here, and I might be talking myself into that because we don't really want to go long with this deck at all. You want to get stuff out on the board very quickly. So maybe we will drop Kilowog. Yeah, we're going to do that. It feels weird to me, but we're going to do it. And then in terms of Anarchy, I could see the argument of wanting to get Kite Man out as well. So maybe we do run Kite Man. I just don't know what we would cut for Kite Man. We can maybe go ahead and cut Two-Face since he's a bit of a YOLO. And then maybe cut 1 copy of Captain Cold. That just made our curve even more aggressive. We cut down 3 silvers and 1 bronze for 4 free resources. Like I said, I don't think this deck is going to work because usually lanterns you want to play a bit more slow, gradually gain the advantage by playing your lantern cards over time, and then eventually you have payoff of all of these big cards. But I just wanted to try and play a new deck that you guys haven't seen before, and there hasn't been, you know, enough lanterns, I think, in general. We played the mid-range lanterns with Wonder Woman, but I feel like a deck like that is getting carried by Wonder Woman, more so being carried by the lanterns. But also, I'm just trying to find new ways to look at the card library and trying to see what can be done if you play cards in ways that aren't the way we traditionally think about them. Because I think that's the best way to kind of push the envelope and discover whether it's new archetypes, new ways to look at familiar cards. I think stuff like that is the way to go. But this experiment might also just blow up in our face, and, you know, we could just lose. I think this is a pretty easy Stargirl here. Harley will be active next turn, but we also have Ambush Bug we can play. We do have to keep in mind that Wonder Woman will be active next turn, so we're going to lose a fair amount of our board, no matter what. But it also means we really want to make sure we clear as much of their board as possible before all this stuff happens. Okay. First things first, I think we're going to use Harley to clear this in cahoots with Ambush Bug. Let's wipe that out. And then let's take a hit on Wonder Woman. Let's play Stargirl. And let's play Chase Alone. Now, they can kill at least, you know, 2 of our units here. They can take out Stargirl. They can take out both Stargirls, actually, if they want to, by slamming these. Like, you can kill with Crypto, kill with Wonder Woman. You know, these are just things that are possibilities. And if we poke that,
may the gods grant us
we can try and use Hal to help take it out. Okay, we have Chip now. So let's summon Chip. That'll get us an extra bronze. We will activate Chip's ability. Let's smack that. We need this damage, right? Yeah. Let's smack that. We unfortunately will miss out on the additional bronze. Like, it won't really get us anything. But also, I think that's okay. That will activate our Harley. And we've refilled our board pretty nicely after the Wonder Woman assault. It would have been even better if I saved this for a turn, but then we wouldn't have drawn the extra card. They're going to create some sea creatures. And they're going to get a free sea creature this turn as well from Aquaman's ability. Honestly, as far as sea creatures go, that's a good one, because we could just trade into that. They will kill Chip. My fear is the amount of juice they got coming from their additional sea creatures they generated. What do we got? Black Manta.
This Harley is all revved up.
Yeah, I think we have to take that hit. And then let's Black Manta Wonder Woman. And we'll play Jessica Cruz out just to protect Giganta a little bit more. We'll draw another card. Getting a Laugh It Up soon would be pretty solid. Trickster's a good card. It's just one that requires a bit of setup. We don't really have any discard synergy in our hand at the moment. Now the tough thing here is going to be they have Wonder Woman. Oh, they're just going to play Highfather. I don't think we have any hard removal in our entire deck.
May the gods grant us their favor.
Which is going to be a problem. But they are out of resources there. If we can get another Black Manta, we can do some things here. No, they can't sneak by that. Okay. Let's take that trade. Take a poke on Aquaman. I feel like I kind of have to play both of these out. juice of Wonder Woman plus Mono Might is kind of slowing us down here. And this was a fear of mine that we would run out of gas. We might be able to kill Wonder Woman next turn, but my fear is, you know, they're just going to go double sea creature, and it's going to be really hard to take care of. Especially while we still have to get rid of this guy. What's going on here? We might have the end turn bug? Is that timer on me? I already ended my turn. I guess let's see what happens. I guess that was my timer. Okay. Well, my apologies to my opponent. I did end my turn. Double Trickster doesn't really do much because we're like empty-handed, so we're not going to be discarding a lot of cards. We have gotten some value out of this Giganto, though. Into an 8-3 Narwhal. 8-4 Narwhal now. I could just smack that with Hal. It's risky, but I think it's okay. Let's take this out.
This Harley's all revved up.
Let's kill Wonder Woman. Play Trickster over here, and then let's get out the Kaiju. Alright, we will activate our Adrenaline again, which is good. I know it was a very risky swing there with Green Lantern, but I felt like we didn't really have a choice. And now Count Vertigo is very good for us with Trickster on the board. Alright, we knew Aquaman was a possibility. And they can probably play at least 2 sea creatures. That is probably the best one they could have gotten there. Both of those guys are going to get buffed. Now I'm torn here, because like part of me wants to just go all out face. Like clear the anglerfish and then hit face with everything I've got. And it might be the play. But I guess it depends on what they play here. Because we are low on resources. We're not doing too hot. Humpback Whale is strong. In a perfect world, we draw some stuff that we can discard and get some damage going on their face. But this is not a perfect world. No matter what, I think we're going to start by playing Count Vertigo. And we're just aggressively going to attack their face. Because now we have a Joker's Toxin top deck victory if we don't die here. And they don't heal. Did we pull it off? I would call this one of the most unlikely victories of my life. Playing against Aquaman, Wonder Woman. Wildcat's a good card. They can kill Hal here with Aquaman if they want to. No! You run that card? Alright, there we go. What a victory! Aggro Lanterns come through. I'm pretty sure I could have swung with Harley into the squid and then sneak some attacks into the face there if I had to. But we did it! Aggro Lanterns got a dub. The most unlikely of dubs, but still a dub. And I will take it. Alright guys, that's it. We're going to do one and done for that deck. We're going to try and refine it over time, see if there's something more there. But honestly, that felt less horrible than normally trying to play Lanterns. And I guess the argument still could be that we were carried by Harley's draw engine. But I do think we got a lot of value out of the Lanterns in an aggressive setting like that. The Kaiju was great. Sometimes we were just playing them for bodies. But they're bodies with upside. And our opponent with Wonder Woman Aquaman was able to steal so much tempo from us that we didn't let like Chase Alon stick on the board and things like that, so we didn't get to really get the bonus value of our Lanterns. But against any kind of Wonder Woman deck, let alone a mono might Wonder Woman Aquaman deck that's getting free sea creatures and things like that, being able to go toe-to-toe with them on the board, I don't think is something that should be taken lightly. Now, I'm not saying this is good, but I think that there's at least something worth continuing to explore there, and that's more than I thought we were going to get out of this video to begin with. So yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. It helps me out a lot, and hopefully it'll help us grow the game together. Let me know if there's any other leader combinations or deck ideas you guys want to see down below in the comment section, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.